Hey guys, welcome to another Churchly tutorial. We're still talking all things widgets. We're quite a ways down the list. We're all the way down into the other section. We've covered checkout and store in this last tutorial. Now we're going to jump into blog. So by default, Churchly is going to be your URL/blog. It's going to display there, as all of your blog posts will display there by default. However, if you'd like to display your blog anywhere else on your website, you can do that using the widget. So we'll add a block. Let's add one of our blocks here that has like a title or something. That way we can just kind of have a jump start. Let's use this one. I like it. So we'll say, check out our latest blog posts. And so below that, we're going to add the blog widget. So by default, it's a list. But if we click on show post image and description, it's going to show the image, a title, description, all that good stuff. I don't necessarily like the layout like that. Let's do it as a masonry. So that's going to show it kind of in sort of a grid. It's not a real grid, it's a masonry grid, which means, see the bottom of these boxes are at different heights. So the next row it just fills in all of the empty spaces. It'll display nicely, and it's a good layout for a blog. Let's edit. So we're going to show, you could show your most recent your most popular categories or your most popular tags. We're going to leave it though at recent posts from a particular category. So it could be pastor's blog. And that's what we're going to show. There isn't any in that. We're going to show news and events. Or we're going to show sermons. Whichever category you've got it in. Let's do all categories. That way it shows everything here. Okay? Show the image and description in masonry. Navigation type, we could do a load more button. So if there's more than, let's say we're showing 10. So let's drop this number down to like 6. That way it's line of 3 and then 3. And at the bottom of that 3, it would say load more. They could click that button, it would load more blog posts. So there's share buttons. You can see Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. We can disable Google+ because I don't think anyone uses it anymore. It's kind of fading away unless you can add that. So then we can say we don't want to show the share buttons, or we do want to show the share button. I would say no, we don't want to show them right off the bat because no one's going to show it right away without having read the whole thing. Surely not. People don't share things without reading them anyway, do they? Just kidding. So let's say we're done. That's Pastor's blog. It's all of the categories. It's news and events. It's everything latest on our blog. Let's preview the page that we just edited. So we've got a lot of content we're loading. This is the page we've been adding things to. Just take a second. So we load it up. Come down here to the bottom. There's that song we added earlier. Here is check out our latest blog post that we created. You can click on it and go into the blog post. Talk about how the Apostle Paul writes in Corinthians. Cool. So that is the blog widget. We'll get into more detail about how to edit this sidebar and everything. If you're wondering how we did that, I'll show you that in a whole nother tutorial a little bit later. Just search for the blog and you should be able to find it. So that's kind of the basics of the blog. Super simple, pretty powerful, can display just about anything. And we have some new features on the way too in the future. So be on the lookout for that. Hope that was helpful. If it was not and you still have questions, simply click on the Need Some Help button at the bottom. Shoot us an email. We'll be pretty quick to reply. If we're available to chat, that will show up here and it'll say chat with us now. If neither one of those work for you and you think you can find a different answer, click over here to find an answer. We look forward to hearing from you and helping you reach some more people for Jesus. So look forward to seeing you in the next video.